Okay, so they say third time's a charm. I'm gonna try this one more time. We're gonna get this straight. So happy Oola Day 17, everybody. You don't know this, but I've already done 2 takes on this video because I'm already laying in bed, as you can see. Laying in the bed. I got my diffuser going with some RNC oil for respiratory health and to relax and just refresh as I prepare to go to sleep. It's a little after 7. I'm getting ready to put this day to bed, so I'm going to keep this video kind of short tonight. Just to update you all, we spent today just kind of relaxing because we'd had a couple of really busy days and wanted to go to the beach. So we went out near the Cocoa Beach area, near the Air Force Base, and really enjoyed the beaches out there. We rode the waves, we collected shells. Sherry's daughter, Caitlin, even collected this really gorgeous gray, like, oh my gosh, it's so pretty. If I can get a hold of it really quickly. Let me see. Oh, here it is. It's right by my bedside table. See? It's like, oh, so pretty. Like, and you can tell it's like really old because it's, I mean, I'm guessing it's old because it's really dark and like it looks like it's been around a while because it's kind of, you know, gotten lots of bumps and stuff. And I just think it's super duper cool. And I'm going to take it home to Nicholas and Lydia and put it with our shell collection because we just think that shells are just some of the coolest things that God creates for us to enjoy and admire His creation. So that was really, really, really cool. And we later found out there was a shark attack, I guess, down the beach, and we got to see the helicopters, you know, kind of monitoring things, which we were kind of glad we got out when we did once we found that out. Nathaniel, Jenny, and I, and then another girl named Callie, who's been hanging out with us, one of Jenny's friends, we all got together and made a sandcastle, like with the drip method. I don't know if any of you have ever done that, but it is like super relaxing. And you take really wet sand and drip, drip, drip. And so we did it in the shape of a heart. And then I wrote Oola in the sand and took lots of really good pictures. So as soon as I can get a blog post done on walls, bridges, and butterflies, I'll make sure to post that. Because that was just like, for me, being 43, it was really liberating just to let down my hair, sit in the sand, and build a sandcastle. And just enjoy being who we were with. One of the challenges of Oola is friends, and the friends that we were staying with here are some of our best friends, and they have just been so great to us. Here's Sophie, their dog. Say hi, Sophie.
48 hours.
Sophie. See, she's so pretty. She's a golden, and she's just, wait, are you seeing her? Yeah, there she is. She's a golden. She loves to come see me and give me kisses. It makes me really happy. But what I was saying is on the Friends Challenge end of things, it's important to cultivate our friendships like you would a garden. Sometimes they don't just happen, and so you have to reach out and be intentional in your relationships. I spent some intentional time today cultivating our friendship, and also spent time during the night. Sherry and I were up like a couple of 14-year-olds till about 3 or 4 a.m. And then we got up at like 6:30 a.m. because the sun came in and woke us up at our usual scheduled time. And just basically shared our whole life stories, I think, and just like shared, you know, I mean, that's the thing about friends. You need to share your life with one another and be willing to be vulnerable and transparent. And trust that God goes before and goes behind and works to encourage. That's my prayer each and every time, both sides of the relationship. So that's where I am with that. Of course, enjoying spending some time with our oldest son, Nate, who's getting ready to go off to college. That's why we're here. We secured him an apartment yesterday. Hoorah! Now we just got to wait for all the paperwork to be done and hear that final approval. And then, you know, work on furnishing it. And he's already got some really good plans for that. So super excited. Tomorrow morning, he and I are setting out and we're going to go get him established with things like the local post office and bank and a veterinarian because of his, so that he'll have somewhere to take Buster if need be. Different places like that, the home improvement store, the IKEA, places where he may need to go. He may need to know where they are and feel comfortable going, and just services, getting all that taken care of. So that's the plan for tomorrow. Looks like things are really coming together. I've got a couple of little hurdles to cross on the financial end of things, and I need to spend some time on our finances, speaking of that, with the Oola, and really get caught up on like putting in our receipts and following through on calling like all of our medical bill people and giving them a heads up, and working on negotiating payoffs and things like that. So just a lot of really good things going on, but this girl is tired. Oola Ellen is ready to put this day to bed. So I'm going to say good night. Don't forget to subscribe and like, people, because let me tell you something. I just have this thing inside of me that I hope this is encouraging just one person to make some kind of life change that is going to make a difference. Write your dreams down on paper and turn them over to the Lord, and keep faith in the forefront. And God will answer your prayers. I believe that in a way that is extraordinarily above anything that you put down. So go with Christ, and I hope you all sleep well. I'll update you tomorrow. So good night, everyone. Mwah.